I think I was born a wanderer. Just moving around. Not all who wander are lost. And that's one sentence that'll describe me the best. I'm Rati Agrawal. I'm 26 years old. I believe travel is definitely a reward. It's not an obligation for me at all. It just comes naturally. You can never forget how to swim once you learn it. So once you learn how to travel, I think it's just like breathing, comes naturally. I'm not a tourist traveler. If I go, maybe I'll keep a day aside for touristy things that people actually do. But other than that, I just love to explore new things and things that normal people wouldn't find. Thankfully, my parents were always very open to traveling in and around India, even outside when, during our summer vacations. But I was always a luxury traveler. My parents would, there was a car to take us and everything was always pre-planned. But once I moved out of my house, once I moved to Bombay, I have been just traveling. I think that is when, you start traveling with your own money and then you become a budget traveler. Every time I travel, I just end up meeting such amazing people every time that I am just inspired by each and every one of them. I meet traveling enthusiasts, people who work 6 months a year and the next 6 months they just travel. I prefer any kind of accommodation. I'm absolutely fine with anything. I've stayed at homestays, I've stayed in bungalows, I've stayed in tiny little hold-up rooms where when it's freezing cold, I've stayed in, you name it, and I've stayed in those places. I just want to travel for myself. I am obligated to finish my office work. I'm obligated to do my blog work. I'm obligated to live a life a certain way my parents would expect me to. But traveling is one place I just don't like to be obligated. When it comes to sources for booking a travel, I've never in my life ever taken the help of a travel agent. Nothing against them, but I just feel that, when you can do it yourself, I think that's the best way. I am a spontaneous traveler and at the same time I like to plan. I want to plan everything in advance and, once in a while I leave a day loose so that I can do something, what the place has to offer, just go around and do it. When you go to places, you can talk to the people you've booked rooms with, the managers who are always more than willing to help you out, and, you get to know more things about the place, which the websites don't tell you, which the travel agents don't tell you, which even the blogs most of the time, they don't tell you everything. Nobody can help you out more than a localite. There are no top 5 places I want to be, there are top 5 things I would want to do. Just get out and live life. And there are so many factors in our lives which stop us from traveling. There are so many times when you don't have enough money, you don't have leaves, you don't have permissions from parents or family, or you're obligated to do so many things. But I just still feel that, as Dalai Lama once said, once a year, go to some place you've never been.